Yeah, it can be.
All right, streams are going. Ready, camera one. Can I get music
Welcome to Grosse Pointe, Michigan. It is match day madness here on the prep. The top-ranked team in Division 4, the University Liggett Knights, just one loss on the season. They come in with a record of 14-1 as they take on the visitors from way up north in northern Michigan. The Comets of Leland, 7-8-2 on the season. They're ranked number 14 in Division 4. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching, and hopefully some of those up in the Leland area passed on the broadcast link to their head coach, and we're hoping that some of you can tune in and watch your team. It's a small community up there in northern Michigan, those not aware, and a very good program over the years, a state championship on their resume a few years back at University Liggett. They are led by their longtime coach, David DeWahey. State championship on their resume as well. Very good program, very good team, a very young team that David DeWahey has. 12 freshmen on his team, but they have been lights out. They played on Wednesday. They won the Catholic League Championship. They had a game. It's always a grind, and you guys have had a hectic week. You won the Catholic League Championship on Wednesday. Congrats to that.
Thank you.
You played Thursday due to scheduling. It's the way it worked out. First loss of the year. How do you think your guys are going to respond from that? Impressive. I mean, you've got some upperclassmen, but how have you been able to manage and mingle all the different grades and experience level together? 11 goals for him. A lot of guys don't score 11 goals in their entire high school career. What's so special and unique about him?
Yeah, so Brendan's older brother, Caden, graduated last year. So
Okay.
we know him well. We
Okay.
knew he was coming up. Unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to overlap. But, he's one of many very talented freshmen. What I see in him that's so impressive is like he's extremely calm, and like it almost looks effortless for him. He's not overdoing it. He's very calculated in his movements. He holds the ball up well. He's fast and strong, and that helps a lot. But he's also just like a really intelligent soccer player, and he's got some technique to go with it and some finishing. So he's really well-rounded at a young age.
That's awesome. Let's talk a little bit about some of the upperclassmen. Who are the glue guys on your club, and who are the guys you count on to lead day in, day out for you?
Yeah, so we have 3 senior captains, Caden Martin and Zach Rabani. You'll see them next to each other in the back line. And then our goalkeeper, Robbie Hines, is also a senior. He's got kind of a non-traditional leadership role, but he's very much the voice of the team from the back. And then John Lubera is our other senior captain who plays in a more advanced position. Those are the 3 guys or 4 guys that we've kind of relied on for kind of the traditional leadership this season. But, we have some really strong juniors as well. You'll see Ali Cooley out there, number 9 in midfield. He really dictates the way we play. Not so much vocally, but just in the rhythm of the game. He sets that for us, and he's definitely one to watch as well.
All right, so when I got called about doing this match for the prep, I'll just say his name. Chad's like, "Hey, where's Leland?" And I said, "Leland's up north, man. It's up north. It's up near Travers, right on Lake Michigan, Fishtown." So how did this match tell us a story about how this match all came together for you playing Leland, a team that's 4.5 hours away?
Yeah, it's a Traverse City connection. Many years ago, when I first started working here at Liggett as a teacher and coach, I became friends and teammates with Anders Kelto, who's Mr. Soccer from Traverse City back in '96.
Yep.
And he ran a series of summer camps that I helped coach at. And the Leland coach, Rob Sarine, his kids were little ones at the time. And so we met all those years ago, kind of maintained a distant relationship. And then when we found out that the other was coaching in this Division 4 world, we kind of always joked like, hey, it'd be cool if you came downstate. And then I have a connection to Detroit City FC, and it's the time of year where they're wrapping up their season. And so I said, maybe you could make like a day of it, play us, go to a DCFC game. So they did that last summer in August, and sure enough, they were up for it again. And that's the plan today. We'll play at 1, and then they'll all go over and watch the men play at 4.
That's very hospitable of you. That's pretty cool. That's unique. I mean, you don't see that much in high school soccer, do you? You don't see that, like those kind of things, do you?
No, it's pretty kind of a random connection, but we're trying to make the most of it. And before I lose the opportunity to do so, I just have so much respect and admiration for Rob and the way he runs his program. I mean, we've only played each other, last year and now, but I just you can tell right away somebody runs a program the right way and their team plays the right way. We're really looking forward to playing a high quality opponent that also plays with good sportsmanship and class and all that good stuff that we try and do as well.
Yeah. Lastly, for you, we talked about, you know, coming back from that first loss of the year, but what do you want to see out of your group here today? What's most important for you to take away from this game going into it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we really just want to put in another good performance. We thought even though we lost to Notre Dame Prep, we played very well. We played at a good level. We moved the ball. We defended them pretty effectively. And so that'll be a priority. But also, I should mention, like, you know, self-preservation at this point. Like, we got the tournament starting next week.
Yep.
We want to get through it healthy. We also play Monday.
Okay.
So a little bit of a, you know, dense schedule at the end here that it was unavoidable, but we just kind of got to make sure we rely on our depth and get through it healthy.
Well, thanks for the hospitality. Great spot we've got here to be with all of our group, and the weather's great, man. So great to see you again, David.
Thank
we appreciate the time, and good luck to your team today.
Thanks so much. I think it'll be a really good match.
All right, we're looking forward to it.
Appreciate it.
You bet. All right, my thanks to David DeWahey for his time, and again, the hospitality here at University Liggett. A beautiful October Saturday afternoon. It's number 1 and number 14 in Division IV, University Liggett and Leland. The opening kick coming up right after this. Welcome back. The two sides getting their business in order. Leland, they'll be in the white kits. University Liggett in the blue with the white numerals and little red trim. 4.5-hour ride down in some vans for Rob Sarine and his guys. And second time that these two schools have met doing this here. They played last year in the preseason back in August to a 1-1 draw in that match. In a similar situation, as you heard David DeWahey talk about there in the interview, that once the match is done, the young men from Leland and their staff, and I presume some of their parents and family that are here, will head to Hamtramck to take in the DCFC match. So that's a pretty cool trip for these young guys. And playoffs, as David DeWahey told us, those get going next week for all the schools in boys soccer here in the great state of Michigan, and you could not ask for a better day. It's almost like summer weather here. The temperature right now here in Grosse Pointe, Michigan at kick time is 82 degrees, feels like 86. And that turf will be a little warm down there today, but these young men ready to play in a good battle. Could see these two sides meeting in the state playoffs down the road. You never know. 7-8-2, the record for the Comets of Leland on the season. 14-1 for University Liggett. I like what David DeWahey talked about, his group losing that first match. There's an opportunity in tight and a good stop made in there. Nicely done, gathered in by the keeper in there. But it's a lot better to lose now than down the road, and with a young team, and David talked about some of his upperclassmen that are leading the way. So a solid group of 12 freshmen. That is an awful lot of freshmen, but they have made impacts, specifically Brendan Logan, who's got 11 on the season. He's number 4 in blue for Liggett. He's on the ball on that far touch line. Restart coming up here. The throw in from that spot where that ball went out of play. In the direction of Logan. Kick was knocked away off a leg by Leland, and now Leland will try to work their way down the pitch here. Another turnover. That'll go the way of Liggett. Down in the direction again of Logan. Looking back to him, he's a marked young man out there, is number 4. Here's Leland turning the ball over now. Liggett trying to get on the attack. That was Owen Herman that came up with it. Booted back in there and trying to get it out of harm's way a little bit in there. By Ryan Connor, number 13 for the Comets of Leland. Mark Williams is our center referee today. Oz Yildiz and Nick McClory are our other referees here. And talking to the trio before the match, Mark Williams said, yeah, I did the match last year. Wasn't in the center. Here's a chance for Liggett. Right in. Just missing. Top corner, far post. And a really good look there. Best look for either side so far in the match. Plenty of room there. Just missing that top corner. Out to midfield. Leland unable to maintain possession. That was Weston Berta. He's one of their captains along with Ignacio Kramer. Now Liggett. Near side touch line in space. Knocked down with a right foot. Nicely done by John Lubera, one of their senior leaders. One of their captains. He and Caden Martin. Both seniors. Now Leland up that right side. Good dribble there, but it was turned over there, and it was Jose Roman there that had the ball on his foot. Logan over there battling away. Beats two, gets the ball ahead. Sent right back by Leland, though. They'll work it back to their back line now. Pressure coming from Liggett. Logan slow to get up. Now gets himself back up onto his feet. Oliver Cooley gave the ball up. Owen Herman trying to play it ahead was Brendan Mitchell. Herman sends it back down the pitch. Logan's there, waits, make sure he stays on side. Another opportunity for Liggett coming in. Left-footed attempt. Gobbled up again. So 2 shots here for Liggett here in the first 4.5 minutes of the match. Generating chances. Nicely done by the trio of players involved on that sequence. Leland turning that ball over again. Touch finder there. It'll be a throw and restart here for Liggett. Logan trying to shield off a couple in there. See how involved he is. Very active. What his coach said, just has a knack and a nose for it. Always around it. Now the back line of Liggett. Quickly moving that ball ahead. Oliver Cooley. More pressure from Liggett. That one banged all the way down the pitch to the back line. Leland, speed coming. They play that ball to the near side, trying to come away with a tackle there, unable to. And it's taken away there by Brady Ancona. Beg your pardon, that was 18, Will Lynn. 18, not 10. Leland. Down on the deck, it's Ancona. Playing it ahead. Good job to knock that ball away by Owen Herman. Both these teams, high hopes to go deep in the Division IV state playoffs. Talking to Rob Serene earlier this week, he said that is our goal every single year. And Leland's been a small school, not very much in terms of enrollment. Small town up there in northern Michigan, right on the shores of Lake Michigan. About 140, 150 students is all they have in their high school, but they have traditionally over the years always been very good in this sport. Something Rob and his staff and the community is very proud in up there in Leland. Liggett, though, has controlled the play for the most part. Here's a strike from distance off the back of the Liggett defender in there. Now Liggett pounds it out to midfield off the chest there of Brendan Logan. Logan on the ball. Now they double team it, getting some help in there from Jan Vrieken, number 13. Played ahead, knocked away by Liggett. 50-50 ball. Liggett trying to get it to their back line to start a push up the pitch. Race for it down below our vantage point here, my vantage point in the Leland bench area. Substitutions here, one at least coming from the Liggett side. Checking out of the match is Owen Herman. Connor Sharp. Looks like he's set to come in down below, but he's got a little jewelry he's got to take off there. He is a goalie by trade, one of 12 freshmen. But David DeWay, he told me in our pre-match interview, he said we might see him a little bit forward today. A lot of match action this week for Liggett. Winning the Catholic League Championship, defeating Shrine midweek, and then the 2-0 loss to Notre Dame Prep on Thursday. But in talking to David, he said, hey, we want to test our guys. We want to make sure we're ready for a run, trying to get a state championship here in 2025. Good ball. Logan racing after it. Sent out on the touchline back there by Leland. Ryan Connor down there got it away from the dangerous freshman Brendan Logan with 11 goals on the season. And he's going to come out for a little bit of a breather here. Here's the freshman Logan on the restart now. Liggett. One finds the end line. It'll be our first corner in this match here. 9.5 minutes gone in it. No score in the contest. Oliver Cooley will line this up. See what Liggett can do here with the set piece opportunity. Right in, headed down in front nicely by one of the backliners of Leland. Came back onto the foot now of Cooley. Cooley sends one in across, far side, and it goes off the foot of the Liggett player on that far side. 10 minutes in to half number one. Little breeze picking up here. I'm sure that's fine with those that are in the stadium here. Beautiful first Saturday in October. Good battle for it, coming away. Getting a strike there with the right was Lynn. Played it in deep. Got some speed in there going after that ball. Tracking it down was Jan Vrieken. Back in near the top of the box. Liggett. Unable to possess it, and they're called for the foul. 1-1 draw these two played to last year in August. Preseason match for both. A unique situation to see the Northern Michigan school coming here, but as David DeWay, he told us, the friendship and the relationship with Rob Sarine goes way back. Great to see in the world of sports, bringing these two schools together about 4.5 hours apart. The final weekend of the regular season here in boys soccer in the state of Michigan. You know, you're both coaches in this match. Certainly, yeah, you're playing to win. That goes without saying, but you also got to take into consideration what you've got coming up and how you manage minutes. And you hear that phrase load management all the time, and might see a little bit of that from both sides here today in this match. But so far, the big guns going for both sides here. There's another call against Liggett. So good opportunity here coming up for the Comets of Leland. Big heavy strike with a right. Pounded in there. Good strong kick there. Robbie Hines, the goalkeeper for Liggett, senior leader, 5 shutouts. Baseball player by trade, but his head coach telling me early in the week, he said he's really adapted well to the position, and we may see all 3 of their keepers in this match, going back to what I just mentioned about managing minutes and making sure guys are rested and you're not overplaying some of your top guys at this stage. But again, it's a match both these schools want to win. Good battle for it there on the near touch line. It goes out of bounds and off of John Lubera, I believe. Yes, it did. This Leland program, 2018 state champs. Muskegon, West Michigan Catholic, they have been a powerhouse in Division IV for quite some time, and they're a program that both these schools well aware of, and talking about the coaches earlier in the week that at some point you're going to meet them and have to get by. Some contact back there, and pleading his case there was Caden Martin, but too much contact called on one of the leaders on this Liggett side, a senior captain, big part of that back line. Lefty strike played in. Plenty of people in front. Just missing there. Awful close there. Eli Ulbrich was in there on that near post. Big number 36. Really good kick. And there's Ulbrich right there. And just a little bit off the mark. Good opportunity for the Comets of Leland. More substitutions. Liggett pulling Jan Vrieken from the match. John Lubera for the match. Again, to what I've been talking about for a couple minutes, both these coaches going to really manage their players. I think Liggett probably a little bit more, having played on Wednesday and Thursday and just having Friday off. So they're young, but still a lot on these young players, physically and mentally. Now Liggett looking to get back on the attack. Ball in the foot of Brady Ancona. Last touch there by Leland. Jose Roman over in the neighborhood there, number 7. Very active player. Here's a ball right in front. Easily gobbled up there. Nicely done. But it's carelessly rolled up the pitch and nearly turned over. Leland's back on it now. On the foot there of Adrian Spencer, senior midi. Now Leland hustling back. Good job. And that one's knocked away. That Leland player, now some speed coming. Seiko Manoy absolutely can burn. Got great speed, number 7 for Liggett. There's contact, easy call there, and that one is going to go the way of Liggett. Called on Adrian Spencer. Great opportunity here for Liggett. Oliver Cooley behind the ball and set to strike. And he does, but it's right at the keeper, and he plays it on one hop. Coming up on a handful of stops for the Leland goalkeeper. He's been much more active. Leland's generated a couple of opportunities in the last couple of trips down the pitch. Taken away here, Oliver Cooley, this junior midfielder. Buzzing around out there pretty good today. Another battle for it. Last touch there by Liam Gady. One of 12 freshmen on David DeWahy's team. Longtime coach is David, and started back here in 2002. He took over in 2016. Took the reins of a very proud program from David Backhurst, legend in high school soccer in the state of Michigan. 1982, the Class D champs. 2019, Liggett, state runner-up in Division IV to that Muskegon West Michigan Catholic group I mentioned earlier. Always a powerhouse in this division. Rob Sarine mentioned them too. They're always somebody you got to deal with. Great program. Here's a ball in front, unable to get it towards the goal though. And it goes out of bounds. Weston Berta trying to get that ball toward the goal. Out near midfield. Knocked down, trying to get away is Manoy. High in the air. Gets behind the back line here of Leland. Comes Liggett again. Play back there by Leland. Trying to keep this ball alive, and they do. Nicely done. Last touch there by Will Lynn. Good hustle coming over by Adrian Spencer. Mark Williams, our center referee, blowing this play dead. Call will go the way of Liggett here. Caden Martin with the right, strikes into the box. Headed, trying to knock it down. Good job there by Liam Gady, still trying to keep it alive near the touch line. Now Leland. A little bit too strong. Into touch it goes. And last kick opportunity there. And what transpired from there for Liggett. Staying with it. Off of Leland though. Good pressure defensively from Liggett there, forcing that turnover. Quick restart, throw in, played back a little bit deeper inside of Liggett territory as it was booted ahead there by Caden Martin. But Mark Williams with a whistle. Call going against Leland here. This Leland club, they have played a challenging schedule by design. Played Division II Warren de La Salle, played Marquette, played Elk Rapids, always a good program. 5 of the top 10 ranked teams in Division IV. And both these coaches like to do that. Good scheduling makes your team better down the stretch, and see if it pays off for them when the playoffs begin next week around the state of Michigan. Ball on the foot now of Cooley. Cooley trying to work it ahead in the direction of Ancona. Ancona's got support out there. Seiko Manet. Manet, a sophomore, his brother, college player at Saginaw Valley. Unable to track that down was Isaac Calderon. But it was last touch by Leland, nevertheless. 18 minutes to go here in half number 1. No score. Will Lynn in the vicinity. He's been active around the ball, number 18 for Liggett. Good foot to knock that down by Cooley. He too has been active. On to Lynn. Lynn off the Leland defender there. That was Adrian Spencer. Now Lynn, good ball, far post coming out, diving attempt there. Oh, way to challenge on the play. Monet around the ball. Liggett putting on some pressure here. Leland holding up. Good defensive work from them here. Ignacio Creamer trying to release the pressure, and my, oh my, what a chance, and what a great job of coming out, finding that ball. Terrific, terrific work. So good opportunity coming up here for Leland. Jose Roman. Shifty player is Roman. Love to see if they can get him one-on-one. He's got a great skill set. They go over the top behind him, and the ball sails out on the end line. Fifty-50 ball in the midfield circle. Finds the foot. Sam Van Keulen, junior midfielder. Caden Martin takes a look. Right up the middle of the park. Down onto the turf there. That was Oliver Cooley. Again, very active, very good feet, good speed, good instincts, good all-around player. Seen him get down there to break that play up, but it's a call against him, and now Leland sends it down the pitch. There's Martin, gets the head on it. Call made there by Mark Williams. I believe he's calling an offside there. Leland doubling the ball. They come away with it. Good work back there, Liam Sweeney. Leland player upended, still going here and making his way up the pitch, and now playing it up the near side is Cooley into space there for Gady. Gady trying to pull the nutmeg off there between the wickets, unable to do it. Now Leland, they're slowed as it's played back down the pitch by Zach Rabani. Senior defender. Fancy footwork over there. I believe that'll be Leland ball. Indeed it will. Leland will sub a couple into the match now. Alan Cortez Garcia is one of them, number 22. Chase Denoyer, I believe, is also in number 5 for Leland. Liggett restart. Broken up back there again by the defenders of Leland. Played into the air by Brendan Mitchell. Into space now. Getting over there is Chase Denoyer, the sophomore, just checking into the match. Battle, that's a clear push. That was a push, no doubt about it on Martin there. He's pleading his case, but clear as day, a push you'll see right here. Watch 5. Mark Williams there to make the call. Pretty easy call in my book. Inside of 13 to play in the first half, no score. Opportunity here for Leland. Nicely done coming out to Read that play was Robbie Hines. Nicely done. Again, a baseball guy by trade, was a field player initially. Last year he started, got hurt, came back this year. He's really been a guy they've counted on all year. His coach saying he's a natural athlete, verbally good, and just your classic senior leader. That's what you want. Possession here for Leland. Martin gets ahead on that one. Another turnover going the way of Leland here. It's like 3 substitutions will be coming here at the next opportunity here for Liggett. Barrett will come back in. Dylan Hawthorne will come in. And also set the check back in is Jan Vrieken, number 13. And again, David, the way he said, hey, I'm going to move some guys around. We're going to make sure we're managing minutes. It's been a good match so far. Edge goes to Liggett, though, and the opportunities to score. They've had a handful. Nothing to show yet. Couple good looks for Leland, but again, nothing to show for. Well, Smith, the goalkeeper, the senior. What a diving aerial play he made a few minutes back there. Down there with a foot. Little heel on that ball there. Leland trying to get something going. Ignacio Creamer kept alive. Calmly gathering this one in is Robbie Hines. Pounded over midfield by Hines. Knocked down with a foot by Martin. Very active, intense defender. Play down the middle of the park. Leland sends it right back. Oliver knocking it down. Work in there to come away with that ball there. That was Calderon there. Come back and a call against Leland here. It'll be a restart coming up here for Liggett with 9:35 remaining in the first half and a scoreless match. Here's Liggett now in the attacking third. Into the corner. Kept alive. Good work down there from Ancona. Gets it back up top now. Trying to strike with the left there was Mitchell. Was off the Leland defender. Leland into the middle of the park though. No one able to get there. It was in the vicinity there of Jose Roman. Knocked down by Cooley out there right at the midfield stripe. Roman giving a bump, ball turned over. Back outside to the edge, Calderon. And Kona tracked it down. Now Mitchell takes a look. Ball played in there, a lot of traffic and a good read back there by Smith. There were some bodies in front. And he finds it there at the end. Not an easy play to make. It might have looked like it, but great vantage point from where I'm sitting here. And there was traffic clearly in front of him, and he did a good job to track it and find it. It's a call on Liggett. Leland getting set down the pitch. There's the strike with the right. Getting a piece of that was Caden Martin for Liggett. Got up in the air again. Now Cooley drifting into the middle. Tried to play it back on the wing. Deflected, and Smith comes out and gathers that one in. Nicely rolls it on. Played it up for Denoyer. Martin sent it back over mid-pitch. The battle for it here. Martin couldn't get to it. Now Leland had a chance, 3-on-2. He'll get to it in the corner in this near side. Play it up top, and that one just came off the foot and made a hard right turn. Good opportunity that goes by the wayside there for Leland. So we are getting 5 new players into the match for Liggett. David DeWahey again managing his side, managing their minutes. Watching Cooley come off. Reaching down, looks like in his abdomen there with his right hand as he's went into the bench area. It's a lot of matches for these young guys. 3 in 4 days for the Liggett side. Just the way the schedule unfolded. Wednesday Catholic League Championship, 4-2 win. Here's a ball played in. We got a new keeper into the match now. Nathan Slowinski is now in. Big number 1. He's a junior. 5:25 remaining. Half number 1. And there's a grab, and jersey was tugged, and Mark Williams, some Leland fans to the left of me and begging for a yellow. Williams does not reach for the pocket. Kramer over the ball. Lefty strike. And Slowinski, who is long and lean in that goal. He's well north of 6 feet, probably 6'5". Saw that one all the way in. Mistake from Liggett there. Senior Lubera just couldn't get to it. Denoyer gets it in, up into the air to try to get it down the pitch there with the head there was Sweeney. Denoyer, quick on the restart. Good footwork in there, but a good challenge there defensively by Zach Rabani, blocking that would-be shot. Stays with Leland. Good pressure here from them in the last 90 seconds. Throw in restart. Sky high ball out for Denoyer. Heads it. Lubera did the same for Liggett. Now they're back the other way, but a good job tracking back by Denoyer. But he just couldn't keep it alive. The second touch there, and it went out and into touch. Throw in from Lubera. Last touch by Liggett. Denoyer giving him some good minutes since he's checked in. Contact there. Lubera goes down. Ignacio Creamer with the contact. So Liggett now trying to slow this momentum a little bit here in the last couple of minutes from Leland. Lubera off the foot there of Will Lynn. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half now. Right back into touch, right back into the hands of Denoyer. Quickly getting it in. Looked in the direction there of Jose Roman. Want to get him into space if they can. Footwork here, but good defensive work. Denoyer helping out back there. Sent out. Two touch. Inside of 90 seconds to go. Chance in there, second effort. Second deflection. Just wide of the target. Up in the air, and then that one right there, just missing that bottom corner of the goal. 60 seconds to play now in the half. Wind just picked up a little. It's not overly strong by any means, but here's Roman now getting free into space. Love to get him free. He's a dangerous player. Broken up though, nicely back there by that Liggett back line. Ancona now. On the run, Ancona coming in, plays it off. Got a chance here, 1v1. What a stop made there. Oh, a second huge save made. And Hawthorne one-on-one, and watch this stop. On time, a massive save here in the final half minute of this first half as Liggett putting pressure on, going far post, and another one. Oh my goodness. That's 4 big-time stops. And that is the end of this first half. Both sides getting some chances in the final 5 minutes, putting some pressure on and doing some good things offensively, but the goalkeeper's keeping this one a clean sheet through 40 minutes between these two. Leland 14 in Division 4. Liggett #1 in Division 4. Scoreless here at halftime from Grosse Pointe.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
Test. Okay, is that hot here? Yep. Better in your ear? Yep. Better in your ear? Good. Good level. Good level. Okay. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Brian Anderson. Director of Athletics, Grosse Pointe Liggett. Ready.
Click on the button, tighten it up here a little bit.
That was really good. I'm just going to put that behind you. All right, get a little clear toes here. The common spelling.
Yep, I-A-N, no Y.
Lowering the shoulder.
No score, right? We're 0-0.
Yep, 0-0. So you've got the window there.
Leland, that one. Leland.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, he's like Jim.
McGinley scores.
Welcome back to Healy Field. No score in this soccer match today between Grosse Pointe Liggett and Leland. We're here with the Director of Athletics, Brian Anderson. Brian, thanks for having us back. We were here for field hockey. We just flipped sides. And now we're here for soccer, and this has been amazing. Thanks for making everything work with us.
No, it's like we're among friends now. Glad to have you guys here, and always thrilled to give our kids that extra exposure. You guys do such a top-notch job that I'm just glad to have you today.
No doubt. Well, and we're glad to have Ben Holden and this great crew on the call. Look, it's been a fabulous soccer program here before you got here, but you want to continue that. What have you noticed? What has made this soccer program great, and what is it that you want to continue about this great tradition?
Well, David Dway is one of the best coaches in the state of Michigan. It's not debatable. He does a great job, not just X's and O's, not just what he does in practice every day, but just the way he treats the kids, the way it's a family atmosphere in there. Our kids love and respect him. He's a soft-spoken guy. He's not a yeller. He's not a screamer. But you watch our kids, they will go through a wall for that man. And so the way he structures this program, the way our kids are willing to follow, the way that he leads, the way he treats his people, it's second to none.
He's made you come in and fit just like an old slipper as well. Congratulations on what David and the Knights and yourself just accomplished, which is the Catholic League Championship, which is always one of the goals. Congrats, that was earlier this week.
Yeah, no, that was a fun game. Always fun to get those high-stakes games in, and the boys really shined and had a few freshmen shining, which was great. And then, just as you get closer to districts, you get closer to state playoffs, you need these high-stakes games. So Catholic League title game, that just builds one in. We played Notre Dame Prep the next night, and now these guys from Leland, they can flat-out play. So getting these tests in right before we go into playoffs is so valuable.
Well, that takes us to scheduling. You like how this scheduled. You like how David schedules. You like how your tennis coach schedules, your football coach. What is it about scheduling, though, that Brian Anderson, when he comes in and he's going to put his bare paws on this print, what is scheduling going to look like for Liggett?
As long as my coaches are on board, and I always put what they have first, but philosophically I'm a believer of it, and I said it about Amanda and me a couple weeks ago. Yeah. We're going to punch the bully, we're going to start the fight, and we're going to figure it out later. Obviously there's some sports like football, there's a little bit of higher stakes because if it's a higher-ranked team, it's a higher enrollment team, you can get hurt. You have to take that into consideration. Right. But in a sport like soccer, in a sport like basketball or field hockey where the upside is, obviously there's advantages to high enrollment still, but there's such an upside if you go get yourself a win from NPR points to experience that, we're always going to play a tough schedule. And, I joked around with our lacrosse kids this week when I showed them the schedule that they're going to play, and I said, you're going to believe one of two things after you see this thing. It's I love you and I believe in you, or I hate you. And if you believe the first one, we're going to be a pretty good team. And if you believe the second one, I question if you're ready to be a competitor. And all the kids were fired up, so I feel very good about them.
Brian Anderson, fire up chips. I want to hear about your reasoning for coming here and what you've discovered since you got to Liggett on why this place is so special.
It's just a truly special place, and, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. I enjoyed my time at Stony Creek and was not unhappy there. But, I was contacted when this job came open, and I said I owed it to myself to at least check it out. And, a first interview, you're like, okay, I get pretty serious about this. And then my second interview was 8 hours.
Wow.
I was here from 8 a.m. till 4:15.
They liked you. You liked them.
Yeah, it was a long day.
It's a long date. Right? That's what it was.
You'll never hear me say this, but I was sick of the sound of my own voice. But by the end of the day, it's like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. The way they treat their kids around here, but also challenge them, is second to none. Our kids are pushed to be their best selves, but they're also not afraid to try and be their best selves and fail.
Yeah.
And that's a special thing, that our kids aren't afraid to fail. They will try something hard, knowing that they can come back and try again another way, and they're not going to be scrutinized or penalized for it. And I just think it's that atmosphere of education and willing to take risks that, you know, they call it the Liggett approach, and I'm learning it slowly but surely, but our kids' ability to take risks, to try different things, and know that they can try another thing and keep learning, it's like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And the adults in this building really do a phenomenal job of fostering that.
We appreciate you bringing the relationship together and letting us continue to be a part of things here at Liggett, and you've always been a great asset and a friend of the program. So thank you so much.
I'd be mad if I didn't see you guys, Chad.
We'll see you more in the fall. You'll get sick of us, but hopefully you'll have us back in the winter. Right now, though, we are at halftime, a 0-0 0-0 tie, I think they call it in this great game of soccer. Brian, thanks again. Really appreciate you having us.
You're right. It is 0-0. You got that one.
All right. I'm going to leave the rest to Ben Holden and get myself out of this booth. Anyway, thanks so much again, man. Really appreciate it. More with Ben Holden and the Prep broadcast production crew from Grosse Pointe, Michigan, and Grosse Pointe Liggett right after this.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media. If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Lowering the shoulder.
Okay. He's got highlights.
Swing and a miss.
George Michael.
McKinley scores.
Yep. Welcome back here as we're just about set to begin the second half. Ben Holden with you. Thanks to Chad Bush and Brian Anderson for dropping by and sharing some knowledge there at halftime. And, man, what a bunch of saves that Ravel Smith made, the goalkeeper for Leland. I mean, he's really the difference in this match right now. You saw that diving stop he made, and decent opportunity there for Leland. They had a few more in the late stages of that first half, but Liggett really came out with a strong push. They had a really good first half of the first half, and then Leland started to push the pace and the tempo a little bit in the second half of the half, and they had 2 or 3 really good opportunities there towards the end in the final 5 minutes of the match, both sides with really good opportunities. So fun to see, and fun to see these two squaring off, the #1 team in Division 4 in the state University Liggett. They're 14-1. Their only blemish 2 days ago, a loss to Notre Dame Prep, a very good program as well. Leland with a record of 7-8-2. This Leland group is coached by Rob Sarine, and both these coaches outstanding with their programs. David DeWahey, the Liggett coach, and really good programs in the state of Michigan. The state tournament begins next week for both. Could be a possible playoff preview down the road. You never know. But Leland from northern Michigan, 4.5-hour ride down they had, and a few vans with their players. Big thrill for them getting to come downstate and play this match. And then later today, they'll take in the DCFC match. Look out here. Good job on the back there, sweeping that one away by Talon Graham. There was that speed that David DeWahey told me about with Seiko Manet, number 7. Man, he can fly. He's just a sophomore. I've seen him create a couple of opportunities back in that first half, and a good opportunity here with the corner coming up for Caden Martin, the senior defender, one of their captains. Spots one in there, missed the mark, nobody home. They played last year in this matchup back in August, a 1-1 draw. Referee today is Mark Williams. Oz Yildiz and Nick McClory are the two other men completing this 3-man crew here. Trying to hustle over there, but unable to get to it was Will Lynn. Leland from midfield on the restart here. Martin's back there, and safe, smart play there just to send it into touch, let his guys regroup a little bit here. Now Liggett back the other way. Landon Wysocki. Not sure what the story is on his shorts. Maybe lost him or they got left in the wash, but he's out there in those light blue shorts. Easy to spot him. Trying to hustle back and come up with a turnover there was Manet. Back line of Liggett there, back in the direction of Manet. 50-50 ball. And Kona, solid player, very active today as he is on most occasions for the Knights of Liggett. Trying to pull a little fancy move out there was Jose Roman. Knocked down, a little pressure there. Liam Sweeney out there playing with a cast on his left arm. Excellent play there defensively there to slow up the speedy Manet. Saki getting that ball free, but it's just like that turned over right back to Leland. Isaac Calderon getting in front of that would-be pass attempt from Leland. They get it back, try to settle it down. Spencer. Into touch, far side it goes. Into space, playing their own. touch on it. Trying to break through, get through. All putting pressure. Getting 4 or more players up off his bench to come back into this match. Liam Ferguson, number 17 of the 4 down there, will come into the match for the first time here today. The other 3 have played. Harthorn has played. Gady has been in the match. And Jan Vrieken has been in the match as well. So again, managing those minutes, a busy week for Liggett. 3rd match in 4 days. Just missing there. Looking in the direction there, the midi. Unable to connect. Roman stays with it. Good footwork. Still on the dribble. Stops on a dime. Little touch, plays it back. Caden Martin there. Rock solid in the middle of the park for his club. Sweeney. Roman. Good job coming away with it. They want to get him in space. Dangerous. Out on the wing. Shot low, far post. Roman was in the vicinity, but they were going to that far post all along there on that kick. Substitutions on both sides. Connor Sharp is coming in the pink kit there. The freshman goalkeeper. And David DeWay, he told us pre-match, he said, I'm going to play all 3 of my keepers. He's held true to that. Giving everyone an opportunity to get a go in the goal here for his side here today. Just over 10 minutes gone in the second half. Looking for our first goal in the match. Rabani played it down the line. Lynn into space and played out and into touch by Sutman back there. Field level look at the restart. They get it onto the foot now of Spencer. Spencer. Good read back there. Zach Rabani. Missing on the tackle. Roman trying to get free again. He's a player that Rob Sarine told me, he said he's a guy we want to isolate, get him into space. So good 1v1. Liggett knows it. He's in the vicinity again in his direction. See what he does here. Double teamed. Sending the touch there by Zach Rabani. It's a good look at Jose Roman, junior midfielder. Good battle for the ball. Played back out to midfield. Carter Sutman back there. He's been really active for the Comets of Leland here today, number 13. John Lubera coming back in for Liggett, 23 there, left side of your screen. Comes in to replace Brady Ancona. He's had a really good match so far today. Gathering that one in calmly as he's done. And all the stops he's made was Ravel Smith. Knocked down here by Adrian Spencer, but mishandled it. Len well wide of the mark. Jan Vrieken, sophomore. Contact called there on Liggett by center referee Mark Williams. Far side, Leland plays it. Give a little bit of space for Sutman. Now the Knights gain midfield. Vrieken gets it back. Ahead. Worked into the middle of the park now. They'll take it to that right side. Lynn trying to get it to settle. He goes down. Sliding tackle made. Great work by Leland back there. Excellent job. Talon Graham with that play back there. That was a big time play. There's a look at him right there, the senior defender. Turning on the gas here up the near sideline is Spencer, but it's turned over. Graham there defending. 33 in white for Leland. Quick restart from Liggett, but they miscue on it. Found Liam Sweeney. Ferguson trying to flick one away and does. Into space, far side, race for it. Liam Gady over there with it. Slowed up, knocked down, gobbled up by Smith off the foot of Jan Vrieken. Touch finder there. Leland possession. Leland will substitute 3. Chase Denoyer back in. Cooper Berta also in. Fresh off the bench. The reserves. And also Alan Cortez Garcia, 22 in white. They have checked in for Rob Sarine's Leland Comets here. No score in the match, 23.5 minutes to play in it. Right back in a touch, and Talon Graham sends that ball in. Lubera tightly defending the dangerous Roman. Forced him into the corner. Got some help, double teamed him. He's for it here. Good job to keep that ball alive by both those young men down there. No restart needed there. Pressure from behind there applied by Sam Van Keulen. Jose Roman got it free. Into the middle of the park, inside of the box. Now it's outside. Graham, though, off the mark. Landed on the wrong side of the line, looking for Jose Roman. Good touch there, Liggett. Tight defense by Talon Graham again. Forcing a turnover. That's good work out of him. Senior playing well here. Good foot there by Vreeken. Kept that alive with the right foot down. Trying to power that ball through was Lubera. Way out on the far wing, and a touch finder that one is. Vreeken will come out of the match. We'll see Alex Nicholson, sophomore forward, number 28, coming in for University Liggett. Top team in Division 4, Leland ranked number 14. 14-1 record for Liggett, 7-8-2 for Leland so far this season. Good job to sweep that ball ahead, down on the turf by Liggett. Roman challenged immediately, gets away. It's a little bit of separation. Serves that one up there, trying to backheel that one back to Roman there. Was Cortez Garcia. Now the pace quickening here a little bit. Good battle for it over there. Liam Gady forced outside. Nice defensive work. Ahead for Jose Roman. Shifty takes two to close him off. They force him to play it back. Zakrabani. Lynn trying a little give and go there, trying to work it with Nicholson. Broken up though, Talon Graham over there, another good play from him. Cortez Garcia, a little too much on that one, into touch. Looks like they're gonna give both sides a little hydration break here. We'll take a quick one with them as well here with 19 minutes remaining in a scoreless tie between University Liggett and Leland. We'll be back right after this.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate.
Back here in Grosse Pointe, 84 degrees on the first Saturday in October. So a little hydration break. Feels like 86. And the current temp is 19 degrees above the average high. So I don't think anyone will complain here in the state of Michigan that it's in the mid 80s in October. It's just not the traditional weather we see, but the weather is constantly changing, and good battle between these two schools. Leland, the Comets from up there in Leelanau County. If you're familiar with northern Michigan, they call it Fishtown, right there on Lake Michigan. A beautiful, just a picturesque little town they've got up there, and they probably don't want me talking it up too much because they want to keep people out of there. I used to live up in northern Michigan, so I know how that is, but man, it is gorgeous up there by Northport, Sutton's Bay, Glen Arbor, the Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes. Amazing part of the great state of Michigan. Of course, M22, familiar to many, I'm sure, and had a long-running, competitive, solid soccer program, and they've got another good group this year. Rob Sarine is their head coach, and a matchup here with his longtime friend David DeWahey, the Leland young men and their families and parents and friends that have made the trip down here. About a 4.5-hour ride. We'll be going to take in the DCFC match once this match is over. That match gets underway at 4 o'clock. Of course, David does a lot of work with their youth programs and other things involving DCFC, so part of this matchup they've had for the last couple of years. Last year they played here in August, played to a 1-1 draw. So far here today in 2025, they are playing to a match that is 0-0 at this point in time. Not for a lack of chances, though. Both have had some really good opportunities in the match and throughout the match. The goalkeepers have been really good. Ravel Smith has gone the distance for Leland. We've seen all three keepers that David DeWahey has on his match selections for the day. Robbie Hines started. We've also seen Nathan Slowinski, the junior. And currently we've got Connor Sharp. He is a freshman manning the goal for the Knights of University Liggett. Restart, ball played in by the Comets of Leland. Roman trying to work through there, but the big defender, Zach Rabani, was there. Massive size difference, trying to hustle and keep that alive on the near side. Unable to was Alex Nicholson. So the opportunities in this end of the pitch continue here for Leland. They've spent a lot of time in this end of the pitch here in half number 2, more than they did in the first half. Up in the air off the foot of Spencer. Whistle here and a call against Leland. Tough schedule that Rob Sarine and his group have played. Played Warren De La Salle, played Marquette, ranked 13th. De La Salle ranked number 5 in Division II, playing up divisions. Division III Elk Rapids. 5 of the top 10 ranked Division IV teams they played this season, and purposely done. You want to challenge your team, and you learn a lot about your team playing a higher level, higher division of competition, and I think at the end of the day, both these teams are going to be firmly in the mix in Division IV for a state championship. Roman racing down there in the corner, cuts inside, but it goes out on the end line. It's been much more active here in the second half as number 7 in white. Trying to really get the ball on his foot. Great skill set. Great with both feet, as you would expect. Lifted high and down to the back line, and it's off the head there and into touch of the Liggett defender, Mark Abdul Noor. So here comes Talon Graham now. Trigger this restart here as we move inside of 14 minutes to play now in the match. Throw from Graham, headed away there, nicely done by one of the captains, Caden Martin, who's had a strong match here for Liggett. Another touch finder on the far side. Leland with possession. Any hope of that play advancing down was taken away by Owen Herman for Liggett. Wysocki there, and Manny Hodek tangled up, making sure one another is okay. Good respect by both those young men for the game. Restart in the direction down there of Landon Wysocki. He can't maintain possession of it. The ball's turned over. Liggett trying to put a little pressure on. Good hustle, try to get over to get that ball. Unable to get it though was Nicholson, who's giving him some good minutes here in this second half. He's around the ball there, played up over the top. Roman trying to sneak in behind there. Martin, good job to sweep that one away. They knew it. Look out here, Roman's in there again. Leland putting the pressure on. Back up top. And that's going to find touch. Miscue they'd like to have back. They are clearly trying to get this ball on the foot of number 7, Jose Roman. Liggett restart here. Inside of 12 to go in the match. Nicely knocked down there. Adrian Spencer, massive part of their team. So is Graham, who went down. Looked at the ref and said, where's the call? He got it. He's battled hard here throughout this match as 33. Another look at it there, and yeah. Clear push there, and now they're over it. Eli Ulbrich strikes with a right. Headed up in the air and gathered in nicely by Connor Sharp. Third keeper we've seen here today for David DeWahe's Knights. And another miscue from the Knights. So Leland continuing to keep the pressure on here. On the restart. Another big collision there, contact there. Wysocki for Liggett. And tangled up there with Ignacio Creamer. So they're going to get a chance here. About 35 yards away. Eli Ulbrich, the senior. Toe meets leather with a right, down low, he plays it. Got a deflection and it went into the hands there of Sharp. Sharp's had to be just that. Sharp here the last couple of possessions here for Leland. Spencer for Roman, just a little bit out of his reach. But he forces that ball to be played into touch there by Zach Rabani. Right into Roman. Tough keep, and they can't do it. Liam Sweeney playing with that cast on the left arm. Tried to make the play. 3 fresh bodies in for University Liggett, including the speedster, Seiko Mane. So 3 fresh in for David DeWahe and the Knights of Liggett. They've been under some pressure here. And a player like Mane, he can put some pressure on the opposition in a hurry. But they need the ball. Graham the throw in. Off the shoulder of Adrian Spencer there. Now back over the midway line. Creamer tried to use the head to get that out on the wing. Now they get a little bit of separation here. Coming over though. Certainly going to be a call against Liggett. Or not. My apologies. Center ref Mark Williams says otherwise. So Liggett here with it with 8:20 to go. They have been defending an awful lot here in the last 5-6 minutes. Pounded out over midway. High boot into the near corner. This one's going to have too much steam on it. And Liggett will restart with 8 to play now. Ulbrich plays it ahead. Good footwork there. One of their captains, Ignacio Creamer. Graham couldn't get that, stuck the boot out, unable to slow it. Now Roman settles it down. See the calmness and the poise he plays with. Nothing seems to rattle him. But they got him there as he touched it last before it went into touch. William Lynn, 18, back in for Liggett. One of those 12 freshmen. He's played well. Look out here. Monet had it, knocked off his foot, wanted the call, didn't get it. Now Lynn weaving his way through, but played off of his foot. Here's Leland with it. Creamer, he'll get it back on the return there from Spencer. Creamer, middle of the park, keeps the dribble alive. Couldn't get it through. The back line of Liggett there again. Called his name a lot today, Caden Martin. Several big plays out of him. Ravel Smith over to track that one, the goalkeeper for Leland. 6 to go. In the direction of Roman. Nicely done off the chest there of Sweeney. Roman wanted a call, does not get it. Tangled up there with Owen Herman. Now the speedster, Monet. Trying to track this ball down. Monet in there, look out. Smith had to be quick, and he was. 7 can absolutely burn. Here's the opposition 7. Roman back to him. Great ball played back to Roman. Knocks it down, trying to work it back. Doubled again. He's been doubled all day. Sweeney. Cast and all. Frees it now. Here's Roman. Look at that move. Gets through. Gets a bump. Can't keep possession. Graham, though, been really good today for Leland. Calmly played that ball back for Ulbrich. Under 5 to go in the match. No score in it. Sweeney. Numbers here. Played ahead. And that one came wrong off the foot. It went right when Spencer had a chance to get that one home. Just came off the toe of that boot the wrong direction, and he knew it as soon as he touched it. Great opportunity for Leland. They've had the pressure here in the second half. Just trying to get one here. Here they go again. Spencer with it again. Back in front, knocked down. Play in front, and what a defensive play in front. Outstanding work. Weston Berta was right there, and outstanding work.
4 minutes, let's go, keep it up.
Beautifully done. But it's a corner coming up here for Leland as a result. Going out on the end line. In the kick goes, and off the inside of the post, and it stays out. And it's in the hands of Connor Sharp. Oh, Leland did everything except put that one in. 3:25 and counting to go. Here they come again. Adrian Spencer with it on his foot. Takes a look. Bad ball with that left foot. Gets by Eli Ulbrich there. Smith finds Graham. Spencer could not get by the defender, but it's turned over and Graham is right there. Spencer gets it free in the direction of Ignacio Kramer, unable to get to it. Out on that wing. Turnover ball there. It'll be Liggett with the opportunity with 2.5 to go. 1-1 a year ago when they met in August here. Look out here, Manet trying to get a chance in there. Leland's got it back now. They play it ahead. Roman's down there racing after it. Double teamed. Roman trying to get a shot. Does! And he puts it in! Oh my! What an effort turned in from their top guy when it comes to creating 1v1. How about 1v2 there? With 2:09 to go, he finds the back of the goal here to give Leland a 1-0 lead. I mean, that is great determination. Gets through two. I've talked about his poise, his patience, his skill set all match long, and they've been going to him all day here. And he comes through here late in this match with 2:09 to go. Can they hold on here? Leland still with possession here. Pop back now. It's Connor Sharp. 100 seconds to go in the match. Liam Gady will pass to himself over the top. Can he gather it in? Staying with it. Liggett can't get possession. Little bit of clearance here for Leland. Pop back with a foot. 70 seconds to go now in the match. Roman pops one over the top. Caden Martin. That's a touch finder. Leland's got it again inside of a minute to go here. Here comes Liggett. Look out, trying to slip through there. Ancona couldn't get it on his foot. He was in alone. Another chance knocked away. Gady with a chance. That one's blocked. Leland trying to get this ball out. Half a minute to go. They'll take it. Quickly over there to restart is Calderon. Coming up on 20 seconds, Ravel Smith comes out and gobbles up another one. Under 20 seconds to go. Smith pounds it down over midfield. 10 to go in the match. Liggett can't get it to settle down. Martin tries to play it through. Can't do it. Can they get one chance? No. Leland finds it and sends it out and into touch. And that's a massive win for Rob Sarine and his Leland Comets. They get a goal with 2:09 to go from Jose Roman. And a terrific match here. And the number 1 and 14 teams in Division 4. And the Leland Comets, a 4.5-hour ride down this morning. They left Leland up in northern Michigan around 7 a.m. That's a heck of a win for them. And what a great battle this was. Rob Sarine and David DeWahey, longtime friends, and man, their teams put on an excellent battle here today. And a marquee matchup for both. Liggett loses for the second time this year. That's back-to-back losses for them. They're 14-2 now. And Leland gets level 8-8-2 with that challenging schedule they played. They both have, but they're at 8-8-2 now, and a hard-fought victory here today. On their trip down here, they'll be headed shortly over to see DCFC play, and courtesy of Liggett head coach David DeWahey, works with that organization in the USL, and very popular franchise, of course, down here in the Metro Detroit area, and I'm sure statewide as well. We'll step aside. We'll come back with our G-Brand USA G of the game. We'll do that, put a wrap on this one here.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596-0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
And welcome back. Ben Holden here with you, and the young man with the only goal in this match, Jose Roman, and what an effort by you and your team. Let's start there. What did it take to get the win here today?
Coming through this game, we knew what the load was on our back here, so really had to play with a lot of intensity, and the car ride here certainly didn't help, but I think we're disciplined enough to check that. So
yeah, that's a big ask. I mean, I know you guys are young, you're high school kids. What time did you leave Leland this morning?
Oh, it was 6:40 in the morning.
Wow.
Horrible. Yeah.
A little sweeter now, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So we're going to take a look at your goal, the only goal in this match. And, man, it was very noticeable throughout the second half. You were trying to get that ball on your foot, and they were trying to get it to you. What'd you see on the goal?
I mean, I saw an opening, It's what I do. I like to try and create chances even for others and myself. So it's just part of the job.
Yeah, part of the job. Come on in here a little bit more so we can get you on camera a little bit. So how many years now with the program in Leland for you?
This is my junior year. Been here my freshman and sophomore year, so
okay.
Loyal to the program.
So I asked this young guy, I said, how many goals is that for you this year? That's only 3. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but I'm surprised. How hard was it to generate against a really good Liggett team today for you guys?
I just acknowledged the space on the field, kind of moved more centrally, and I cut in with my right, which is my strong foot, and I just let it fly.
Well, I threw out the broadcast a few times. We're kind of, talking up Leland. I used to live up in Traverse City. What's it like living in that small town up there and the great slice of northern Michigan?
It's one of the most unique parts I've ever been in, and I'm lucky to live there.
Yeah. And your team, what's special, what's unique about this team? What do you feel?
A strong principle we have is brotherhood, and we abide by that ever since the program started. So.
Yeah. Well, you guys got the playoffs coming up next week too, man. So I know, in talking to Rob, your head coach, early in the week, he said, look, every single year we want to get as far as we can, obviously. What do you feel this team can do in the playoffs coming up?
I feel like we can compete with absolutely any team we give them, they give us. So as long as we stick to the plan, stay composed, I think we can finish that out.
All right. Well, I know you talked about how tough it was this morning and all that, but now the sweetest part is you guys won here today. Enjoy the DCFC match in a little bit. I know that's going to be a huge moment for you guys. Have you ever been to one of their matches?
Yeah, we did the same thing here last year.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you did. Yeah. So, well, that's cool. We'll enjoy it this year. Thanks for your time. You're
Thank
on
you.
G-Brand USA G of the game. Awesome job. Great work by you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a quick timeout here. We'll come back and wrap this one up here. A big win for Leland, 1-0 over University Liggett.
Hi, I'm Nick DePonio, and this is HVAC.
the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Well, this was a very, very competitive, intense match between two of the very best in Division IV in boys soccer here in the state of Michigan. University Liggett 14-2. They're the #1 ranked team in Division IV against the Leland Comets, all the way down from Leland County up there in northern Michigan along the shores of Lake Michigan. They get the win 1-0. The only goal coming with 2:09 left in the match, courtesy of the junior Jose Roman on a terrific strike, and they were working that ball to him throughout the second half, and you heard him tell me just a moment ago, just trying to create, get isolated, and he did. And his coach, Rob Sarine, told me earlier in the week he's the best guy we've got 1v1. And on the goal, he was the best guy they had 1v2 because he beat 2 defenders for Liggett, and that was all it took for Leland to get the win. They're 8-2 on the season. Liggett's now 14-2. State playoffs begin this coming week. To all of our crew, couldn't do it without them. We say thanks to them and our fearless leader, Chad Bush, and everyone involved with the prep. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast of boys high school soccer here in a really good match here on a Saturday afternoon. We'll see you next time with more here on the prep. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. My name is Ben Holden. Have a great rest of your day.